Good morning, gamers. Okay, let's just get this video up and running. Okay, so welcome back. This is, like you've seen in the thumbnail, this is episode 7 of the run through the campaign of Path of Exile 1. We got cut off a little bit short on the last video. Had some things that I needed to do, but we're just basically carrying on from where we left off there. We were running through, let's have a quick look on the map. We were running through to Duresso's Dream into the Grand Arena, and I just got pulled out just quickly, so go ahead and resume where we left off. Nothing else has changed, still using the Firestorm ability, and this is the Ice Nova Frostbolt Hierophant build, and the build is in the description if you want to have a quick look. I do believe that this is, a really strong league starter if you wanted to play this come next week, or sorry, the end of this week, into the Legacy of Frisia. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So everything is basically, kind of getting one shot. So it's one click, one kill. It's really effective, really high damage. It's quite smooth to play as well, considering that it's a one button build. You can put the totems down for the bosses like that. It just gives it that extra quickness and extra ability of just being able to know that you're going to kill them before they kill you. So thank you so much for anyone who's subscribed and has been watching the whole playlist of videos that I've put up so far. I do appreciate it. So it's really handy having these power charges and endurance charges. I feel a lot more tanky and a lot like I'm doing a lot more damage. I think it's giving me crit rating, isn't it? Critical strike chance, yeah. So that's definitely something that's really good with this build. I wasn't sure exactly how it worked with the minimum charges. I just didn't even think about it, but the minimum charges is obviously 4. So you just constantly have these endurance and power charges. And this comes from, if you didn't know, the ascendancy here, which is conviction of power. Ah, let's go, baby. Already here. Right, we're going to pop flammability. Just look at the damage, it's crazy. Right, stay out of the swords. Hope some Firestorm. Yeah, this is really good. Really good single target DPS as well. More than I thought it would be. Because, Firestorm's such a big AoE ability. I didn't think it would have this kind of single target damage. There we go, I'm dead. That was actually really quick. Okay, so we're going to travel back to Highgate. We're going to then get the portal back to the Crystal Veins and go straight into the next zone. Yes, Lady Diala, open up the belly of the beast. Just close them down.
This is perversion.
Hoping to get to Act 5 pretty quick now, so I don't think there's actually a lot to do in Act 4. It's usually a pretty quick act. You can probably get through it in, I'd say, half hour or an hour, kind of tops, if you're just going at a good speed. So I've got the, let's have a quick look if my timer's running. Yeah, my timer's running. As I say, that was 4:20. We're going to try and beat this as fast as we can. Obviously, we already did a little bit earlier on the previous stream. Oh, first 5 socket that dropped. At the moment our gear's looking pretty good as well. I don't think we're actually looking for an upgrade as of yet. I think we just got some new gloves, maybe some new boots actually. My boots are looking pretty shit, so we'll probably look to upgrade some boots here soon, as long as they've got movement speed and a bit of life. My resistances are pretty good, so I'm not really too bothered about having my resistances any resistances on them, because I'm getting a little bit from the tree, and when I get into Act 6 I'm probably just going to end up buying a belt on trade site that's got like really high resistances, like 20 of each for a chaos orb or something. So I've got to remember this is like a league start type thing that I'm practicing for, and plus I don't have any currency, so you know this is a league start for me. A little bit late. Let's go from the top. There's only a certain amount of music that you can get through before it starts sounding shite. So yeah, we did the Trial of Ascendancy in the last video, or sorry, the one before that, and it was a breeze. Comparing it to Path of Exile 2, where the Trial of the Sekhmet and the Trial of Chaos, God, it is easy. Honestly, so easy. And it's kind of more enjoyable as well. You know, they've got those little traps around the area, but it just feels like I remember it so well. And it is like I know the path, I know what I was looking for. I didn't get any loot out of it, and they have made some changes actually, because when I last played, the enchant thing at the end would allow you to like enchant your gloves or your boots with like an extra enchant of some sort, but they didn't have that anymore. It offered up like a gem that would turn to another gem, so I tried that, but yeah, I'm not really, I'd have to do a bit of research to actually see if that is actually worth anything later on, if you can get a gem that's really worth anything from there. Oh, don't tell me we've gone the complete wrong way, haven't we? Yes, so it's a bit of running back here. Pop out Quicksilver just to get there a bit faster. Oh, Flame Dash is awesome, isn't it? Look how fast you can go. Yeah, so this is the correct way here, I believe. So if you're following this along as like a walkthrough, if you've never played, I do hope that you're following some sort of build guide, because it's not going to take any enjoyment away from the game. You know, the enjoyment is getting, you know, a lot of mobs like this, and you're just kind of like one-shotting them. You're getting good loot from the floor. You're crafting good loot. That's where the enjoyment really comes from. It's not the fact that you haven't made your own build, because honestly, it is really hard. It is a challenge to be able to make your own build and it be something that you can play into the end game, with a lot of like scalability, so you can actually play it into like really late game then if you get more into the game itself. Alright, let's stay out of your way. I remember you do some sort of... Oh. Give me a second. God, there was a lot on my screen there. I couldn't even see what I was doing, to be honest.
Twice now you've baptized. It was melon.
So all you need, cup of tea, Path of Exile. I've been up since about 5 o'clock this morning streaming. Or maybe about 5:30 I started, I can't quite remember. I was trying to upload a video to YouTube and it just wasn't working. It didn't want to play ball. Check. Thought I had somebody in the chat then. Just me, myself and I. I'm going to probably try and get a more consistent stream schedule, but it's a little bit hard at the moment, with obviously my family life and everything. It's hard to tie down a specific time of the day that I can actually play. I know early mornings is really good for me because you know, I'm always up about 4 or 5 a.m. Oh, a new mana flask, is it? Yeah, lovely. Oh god. I need to change that setting to confine my mouse to the window, so let's do that right now. Game, will it be? No. Confine mouse to window. Just make my life a little bit easier, because I've done that a couple of times now. There we go. Malagaro down. And then if we head, so there's one boss always on the right. That's only a 2-socket. So yeah, the one boss is on the right, and then if you come over this way, there's 2 bosses on the left-hand side. We're gonna not forget to get here this 10% increased cast speed. So at the moment we've got 641 DPS. Goes up. Oh, is that still 641? I thought it would increase because of my cast speed. But maybe that doesn't come into it. You can definitely feed it. Obviously it's 10% faster. So very nice little upgrade there. And also we get a bit of mana regeneration. This keeps moving for some reason. So I'm thinking this build is heavily on stacking mana. And also, oh, where'd she go? She went over here. So heavy on stacking mana and cast speed. That's 2 of the things that I'm going to be looking out for as I level up, as I'm getting new gear. Anything with a nice bit of cast speed or mana increase. You know, you've got to get your resistances. It's nice to have life. So those are the things I'm going to be looking out for when it comes to getting my gear upgrades. And like energy shield as well, that's going to be handy. I'm pretty sure we are an energy shield based character. Let's go this side. We don't want temper chains. Keep my totem up. My totem does absolutely fine. Even when you get slowed and things, your totems won't feel the effect. Okay, what are we going to drop? We'll just drop this shield. Get the lungs. Okay, so now we've defeated 3 of the bosses in this area. We go into the middle with Piety again, and then we're going to let's do the strongbox quickly. But when we get into the middle, then we're going to open up the next portion of the game, which I think is going to be a boss, if I remember correctly. I do feel like a new player again. Do you know when people say, "Oh, I wish I could forget," like feel like I've forgotten to watch, like forget to watch a movie, completely forget it and rewatch it. Same with the game. Well, I feel like I have done that.
You and I will create the most beautiful of nightmares together. Rather the hallmark of God, isn't it? Let me show you what a real God can do.
Now, exile.
Malachi, that's the one. And then Piety gets taken over.
Fight!
Oh, God, good thing we've got mind over matter. That would have probably killed me, honestly. Did he do that much damage that we 2-phased him in 1? Wow, that's nuts. And in the little butthole you
Now, let us see if you truly understand what it means to be Nightmare.
Yeah, come on then, mate. Let's give it a go. I'm sure I can understand. Oh yeah, with the hearts as well. I forgot. So what you do, you get him down to his first phase, and then he's got these 3 hearts around here. So 1, 2, and 3 there, and basically he summons them to start doing something. Well, you've just got to kill them basically. He spawns them. You've got to kill them. And then you just move on to the next phase until you've damaged him enough, and then the next phase again. Just going to flammability him there, just so he's got it for next rotation round.
Nightmare
Put
is
that
the
there.
true eternal.
And then here we go. We should just be able to start finishing
You're
off
so
here.
in love with death.
And there we go. That's it. Oh, and we've got some boots, and I believe leveling boots. Let's have a quick look. They're good for leveling. Yeah, goat hide boots. These are actually really. Oh, you know, this is perfect for me. That's actually perfect.
You fought against death your whole life, Malachi.
Oh, they've changed. Quicksilver flask you use also applies to nearby enemies, allies. That's really cool. Okay, nice. Definite improvement there. Big upgrade. Okay, let's just ID all this. Nope, nope. Nope. No, okay, right, we can just sell everything. Get rid of all that. And we're going to swap this mana flask, aren't we? So I do want to keep my mana flask, so just pop that in there. What we'll do is we'll upgrade it. Of course, we can't do that when it's equipped. Okay, nice. Alright, we'll put this in the stash. Make sure that's in the right spot there. Okay, so we've got some good pots here. I think we can augmentation this, can't we? Oh, this is a hinder one as well. So hinder, freeze, hinder, elemental, and then freeze. Okay, let's go ahead.
Good luck.
Sort all of our quests up. We're definitely moving a little bit quicker already. I can feel that. That's nice. Okay, so it's asking us to ascend to the eastern side of Highgate. Oh, okay, we actually get new spell gems here. What am I meant to take? I don't know. Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? Increase the area of effect. What we'll do is we can level that up for now. Yeah, we'll just put that there so we can level it. Ooh, Golem. Let me check the POB to see if I get anything like that. No. No. Ice Nova of Frostbolt. I don't. Oh god, these gems are crazy. I've never played with like. I thought it was Ice Nova. Frostblink of Wintry Blast as well. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't actually say anything, so I think we'll just go for something that's good for me at the moment. Increase attack and cast speed. I think it'll have to be the lightning golem, won't it? What we'll do, we'll put the increase the area of effect there, put the golem there, and then we can summon him just for a bit of extra cast speed. Why not? That's the bridge. So we're always looking for the bridge here in this zone. As soon as you pass the bridge, then I always head up this way, all the way on the right, hit a wall, and then you just follow the wall all the way, and eventually you should get to the next area, the next part of the quest. As soon as you see that little hammer, you know the crafting recipe, and then you just take this little bypass up here, straight up, and follow this on. Oh, a Quicksilver flask, a unique one, that's cool. I would pick up those boots, but we did just get some nice boots. So, click the lever here, the lever, and then you go through this port and get into almost Act 5 now. And we've only had this stream running, it's not been very long at all, to be honest. We've had this going for about 20 minutes, and we played about 20 minutes before, so you can quite easily clear all of Act 4 in about 40 minutes to an hour if you're running a little bit slower. Where's this guy going? Oh, is that no? I didn't think that was a friendly. He was like running away. I thought he was helping me for a second. do enjoy this little mechanic here. Just basically like tower defense, like protect it, don't let anybody come too close. Just put flammability on these things that are a little bit harder to kill. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. With here, you're trying to come all the way, to the right side, and then as soon as you kind of get as far as you can go right, you want to head down then. So head straight down after that, and you will find your way to the next zone. Now, in this zone there is a boss, but he's not very hard. He does throw out like quite a lot of lightning, like bursty damage, so you've got to be a bit careful for that. But as long as you stay out of the lightning, you'll have no problem killing him. Malachi was definitely the harder boss of this act. This one's kind of just like, you've got to pass him, you've got to kill him just to get past. So, there we go, that's that lightning I was on about. So, if you maybe just stay close, and as soon as he throws out the lightning, just walk around the side, and he's easily killed. Lovely. Level up all of our gems, and we'll quickly check, was there something else that we took here? No, so we don't take this mastery here. We go up now and take this life and elemental resistance, which we're going to be needing soon, because as we go into Act 6, our elemental resistances will be lowered. So it happens at both Act 6, or the end of Act 5, and the end of Act 10 as well. At the moment, I have got 72 fire resistance, 71 cold, and 75 lightning. Well, it's actually at 92. So that will get reduced to Act 6, and then again at end game, just after you've finished killing the same boss, basically kill Katava, he reduces your elemental resistances. So it just requires for you to just either craft some stuff with your crafting bench that you should have in your hideout by now, with all those little crafting recipes we've been finding. And if you haven't got like the elemental resistance on your crafting table, what you can do is you can just research online, go onto Google and look for the crafting bench recipe for elemental resistances, depends whichever one you want, and you can find the area in which you get it. Just go there, unlock it, and then bam, you've got the elemental resistances on your crafting bench. And you never have to do it again on any character per league. So every time the league resets, you have to do it again. But apart from that, you just do it that one time. Feel a little bit of lag now. I'm not too sure what's going on. I think it's computer's straining. 17% quality. That's good. I'm very excited to be able to switch over to the Ice Nova Frostbolt, but I've just learned, obviously, while I was looking at the POB, that they're not just normal Frost Nova abilities, it's Frost Nova of Frostbolt, so I'm not too sure how to get that. I wonder if you can get it in SSF. I wonder if it's quite easy to get, or is it something that I think we're going to have to buy. We're definitely going to buy it, just because I want to try out the build, but obviously while I'm not streaming later or something, I can have a little look on Google and try and find out exactly how, or on YouTube, and try and find out how to get the gem itself. Wonder if it's through a certain mechanic in end game, I'm sure, or maybe you have to craft it or something. We'll have a look. If anyone can tell me in the comments below, that would be much faster. Okay, we're going to end this stream here, and we're just going to reload straight back in, going through to Act 5. So thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next.